Good morning, Victoria.
Hello, you guys.
Today we're going to party like it's $14.99.
Yeah. Cool. So welcome, you guys, to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun. Our 22nd of October, I believe, 2020.
That's right.
Yes.
It's Amish.
It's
Amish episode.
Part 2 of block busting basics.
Something like that.
No, block blasting basics.
Block.
I know. So, go to freeneville.com.
That's right. We're going to party like it's $14.99.
That's right. Subscribe to the 221 email list while
That's
you're
right.
there.
Sizzle, Yo Triple D, Mark Triple D, Sizzle Triple D, Joe Weldon, partying like it's $14.99.
Oh, hi Herman. Scott recognised it straight away.
Look at me. I'm partying like it's $14.99, Zuli.
That's
Triple
right.
D.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmastery.course.com.
That's right.
Have a donut.
Half a donut, Victoria.
Cheap ass cup of coffee.
Yo, Triple D, Angela,
What's it costing
Teresa.
you to not do it?
That's right.
That's right.
What's it costing you? Seriously. Like, whenever you really look at the whole thing, like, we're having somebody coming in and they're doing some work on the house, and you have the temptation for Victoria is to go, right, after they're done, then I'll seal it all myself and so on. It's like, are you nuts?
Yeah, I know.
Right? Pay them the $60 an hour or whatever and call it a fucking day.
Right. Yeah. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
Yeah, how many months would it take you to do it?
Well, I could get it done so sort of quickly, but I'd have to abandon
everything else, right?
And
then everything else gets, that's right.
Yes.
Anyway, the cost of Reddit. Yeah, power.
Okay, so part 2 of block blasting basics.
Yeah, so yesterday,
foundational
remember
philosophy.
Luther.
Yes, I remember.
So we talked about Luther had a couple questions, and what it came down to, he's asking the questions like how often, how many, all that good stuff, the typical things. So we described and we discussed.
You've got a bit of Herman fluff on your chin.
I'm sure it feels like it's $14.99.
Now you got more. Okay, yeah,
That's
sorry.
Right. Yeah, so
yes.
Yeah, so we did pretty much the how-tos and a little bit of philosophy yesterday. But today we're going to put it all on its head. We're going to take care of it's all you pushed out.
Yes.
Right? We're just going to fucking kill that because, like seriously, I get some really screwed up emails because since it's all pushed me out and they don't really exist because I'm the only one that exists. Really, how's that fucking working for you? Really?
Yeah.
All right. So, Victoria, let's see what's on the notes.
Okay, what's on the notes there?
Oh, my God. So we're going to start with how to feel it real. Right? And so, watch this. This is a completely different angle of approach because I've got notes. Right?
He does.
Ready? So, whatever you do, Sizzle, write this down. Right? Remember, imagining creates reality. Right? Neville said that. I thought, that's worth including in today's show. Right? Now, I said a little bit different, just for fun, right? Yes. Because it's like the 80s now, right?
Yes.
Right? Triple D Alona, y'all.
The 80s.
It's like so 80s now.
Instead of $14.49.
Yeah, $14.99.
$14.99, yes, okay.
Remember? Yeah, Weird Al.
I remember the song,
yeah,
but
$14.99.
But it wasn't $14.99. Anyway, yes.
All right, so
yes.
I say imaginal experience leads physical experience because people get all sort of screwed up. Oh, like I'm imagining things, saying things, I'm doing my mental diets. It's like, right, let's just cut through all the dumb shit. Ready? Dumb shit. Write it down. Ready? Imaginal experience leads physical experience. Right? That's it. So because we've got to just notice when people say the word imagining, what do they mean by it? That's what I always say. What do you mean by imagining creates reality? Humor me. Well, I've been making movies. I see me and my soulmate. Yeah, wrong answer, right? Well, I've been going in my head and saying things all day long like, isn't it fucking wonderful? Wrong answer, right? Imaginal experience leads physical experience. And we're going to dive into Neville's second question and all that good stuff. But we got to understand, what did Neville mean by imagining creates reality? Because it's very different than what a lot of people complicate it into. Triple D Marcy, that's right. So, shall we continue, Victoria?
Yes.
So, consciousness is the only reality. Victoria?
Yes.
What are you conscious of?
So he says imagination creates reality and consciousness is the only reality.
Yes.
Yes.
See, you get where we're going. We got a theme going on here, right? So, consciousness is the only reality.
Yes.
And then people fuck that up. They go, well, since the only thing that is real is what I imagine, yeah, therefore, what I want really isn't real. Like, my soulmate really isn't real, and my car really isn't real, and my iPhone really... And hold on, wait there. Since your iPhone isn't really real, give it to me. Shut the fuck up and send me your phone. And so far, guess how many people have done that? Can anyone guess?
No.
None, right? So far. But Lucy gave me a phone, and that's another story, and she's not here today.
Right? Consciousness creates your reality.
So what are you conscious of, right? Now, see, in consciousness, there's what leads. It's the imaginal, right? Wow. And that determines how we interface with each other. That interface is like how the show goes. Because we could imagine this is dreary, this is work, it's not fun. And then we could do that to the point where we both get jobs. And then we start imagining money's hard. And it's like, well, now we're going to both get 2 jobs. And next thing you know, we're like both 87, haven't seen each other in years. And it's like,
87.
Yeah, who the fuck are you? Right?
Who the fuck are you? I don't remember you.
So.
Yes.
You are conscious of the imaginal, what leads, okay? You're also aware of the physical that follows. That's also, they're both in consciousness. Neville says equally a dream. That doesn't mean either one is fake. What's real is you. Remember, you give life to the dream, right? When I talk to people, I used to see Mitch. Mitch, we got live in the dream, live in the dream. It's like, oh, no wonder your girlfriend's thrilled with you. Anyway.
Sorry, Mitch.
Sorry, Mitch.
Yes.
So, the people I get in trouble. Okay, so Victoria, we're going to dive into Neville's second question. This whole little quote.
I think I know what that one is now.
Yes, I bet you do. Right?
Yes.
Everybody type down Neville's second question, and Victoria's going to read all this good shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
all this good shit from there.
Yes.
What would it be like if I were the man I want to be?
Now let's go philosophy for a second, right? Philosophy is more than emotions. Right? You want to meet someone who's really fucked up? Someone who's really fucked up, their philosophy is just emotions. Happy! Right? What do you believe about the world? Happy! Right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah. No. Right? What does Neville say here? What was that question?
What would it be like if I were the man I want to be?
Happy! Right? Now, what does Neville mean by that? If we keep reading, Triple D Alexander's here, we get to find out what Neville meant by that. Right? Let us continue, Victoria.
So you start with wanting to be. You desire to be other than the man that you seem to be. Well, now, is it true that I could be?
Is it true that I could be different? Right? I used to be a hardworking guy, 2-3 jobs, all that stuff, worked myself to death, mononucleosis, got tired, worn down, got a good job, prison riot, all that stuff.
Yes.
I could still be that guy. Aren't you glad I decided to imagine something different? Anyway, Triple D Mary, welcome to the show. Triple D Elizabeth Mick, welcome to the show.
Oh, yes, hello, Elizabeth.
So,
yes. Okay.
All right.
So, I don't know if you want me to say that, what's in brackets?
No, let's skip the brackets.
Well, if it were true, what would you see? Now, that's the first question.
That's content.
That's
Remember
not
that.
the second question.
Right? And we're exploring how to feel it real. Feeling it real is not feeling happy. Right? Of course you're going to be happy when you're feeling it real, unless you're like feeling it real for dumb shit. But happy is not the answer. Right? Notice we're going into the philosophy here. Right? Imaginal experience leads physical experience. I'll just state it a little different so that you can get it a little different. Continue, Victoria.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll just repeat that one. Well, if it were true,
yes,
what would you see? And how would you see the world?
This is the big one right here.
And how would your friends see you?
You got it? Imaginal experience leads physical experience. Happy. Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking, like, happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always notice the people that tell me they want to be happy. They always just tell me, hey, so tell me what's going on in your life. Give me an update. Depressed. Oh, yeah, tell me about your weekend. Depressed. Did you eat food? Yes.
That sounds like Nephew James. Not our nephew.
Yeah, another long story.
Another person we know, yes.
So depressed. Happy, depressed. Right? Oh, with all the colors in the crayon box.
Yeah.
Right? You're picking happy, depressed. Right? You're supposed to draw pictures with the goddamn things. Right? Happy, depressed. Happy, depressed, right? Versus, right? Notice what Neville leads us through. What would you see? How would you see the world? What would you see? That's content. What would I see? iPad. I'd see Victoria looking back at me. We would watch the show at night. See, if we were doing what, oh my God, it would be so fucking cool, right? So like, what I would see, yes, but how would I see the world? I would see anything that we do during the day, good, bad, indifferent, as an opportunity for us to grow, share, and get this shit out there, right?
Yeah.
Happy, right? Yeah, versus that, right?
Yes.
So what would I see? I might see an
Yes.
iPad with a Blue Yeti microphone. I might see Sizzle and Marcy, right? See, what would I imagine? Comments. Disgustion, right? I mean, you guys out there disgusting this is just, I mean, it just makes my day, right? How would I see the world? Watch this. How would I see the world if we were successful, Victoria? I wouldn't see the world as some constipated guy trying to be somebody else, right? I'm going to talk all
You
nice.
would be yourself.
Yeah, well, see, I wouldn't be, as much as I loved Wayne Dyer, if I was thinking, wow, to be successful, I got to be like Wayne, so therefore I'll be exactly like Wayne. I'll cut my hair like he does. I will talk like he does. Wayne had Wayne's job. Wayne is better at being Wayne than I am, right?
Yeah.
But here, how would I see the world as someone who knows the truth about himself that sets him free? Yeah, fuck it, right? I'd swear during a show. I'd go happy, right? You get it? Amber, hi, Evelyn. Hi, Evelyn. Can you say the word duck? Duck. Duck. Goose. All right, see,
That's
I could...
right, Tony. Good on you. What would you see? How would you see the world?
Right?
Yes.
And by the way, how would you see the world? Right? What else is there? Oh, yeah,
And the
you said
last
the
one
friends
was,
thing.
how would your friends see you?
Now, ready? Okay. If you try to stay shallow with this, you don't get how would you see the world as how would you feel? Right? How would I see Victoria? I'm shopping this morning. Right? I came home, I was a little tiny cranky with her. Sorry. Sorry.
It was.
I was.
But
right?
he bought me flowers.
But while I'm at the market, you know what I
He was
saw?
anticipating being cranky.
I was anticipating
so he
being
bought
a
the flowers
dick,
to
right?
make me feel better.
Right. So, right, I can buy flowers, then be a dick.
Dick, exactly.
Right. Yeah, I get things all backwards sometimes. But so I'm at the store. How would I see the world? Right? If I was a young and singing and swingle guy, did not making no monies and all that stuff, I'd look at the flowers and I go, God damn, that's a lot of money for flowers. Thank God I don't have no biatch to give them to.
Biatch.
I'm single and poor. Got to work hard for my money. You get it? That's a state. That's where I used to live, right? On the other hand, now I see the flowers. I don't even look at the price. I peeled the price tag off because she doesn't like stickers, right? I did. Right?
Good on you.
So look at her. She doesn't like stickers. I bought a shit ton of blood oranges today.
The thing
and
that
she's gonna peel all of them
No,
later.
with the icing, when you buy them in the net, they don't have stickers. That's what I hate. Every single piece of fruit has got a sticker on it. It's
Right.
like...
They don't allow me to have plastic bags, but to put plastic stickers on every piece of fruit in Australia.
it's...
Right?
Anyway, that's why I hate stickers.
I don't understand things. But you see, being successful, having fun, helping people think different, not just being a parrot that repeats thoughts, we can have fun during a show. How would I see the world? What would I feel? I would feel that my people have great senses of humor and don't mind me saying the word duck, 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 goose once in a while. Goose.
Pancakes.
So, Victoria.
Yes.
Shall we continue? What's next?
Is
on
there
that?
more?
Oh my God.
Oh, there is. Okay.
So now we're going to get into it's all Victoria pushed out. Right? I need y'all to write.
Oh, sorry. So what I'd like you to do, you were
sorry.
just saying, being the single guy, yay, they're too expensive. I'm glad I don't have to buy roses.
Absolutely.
Whereas being the guy that wants a relationship.
Wants a relationship.
Well,
Yeah,
wants a loving but wants to be a happy, loving,
loving
boyfriend,
husband.
whatever it is.
Sees the flowers.
Right.
Brings them home. Right? And by the way, if I was single and imagining being a loving husband, I wouldn't feel sad when I saw the flowers. You get it? It's just one of those things. Having her here, living in the state of loving husband, I bring her flowers. Right? If I was in a state of cranky husband when I was at the shops, I wouldn't have brought her flowers. Right? That would just be weird. Right?
And if you were not married to me, hadn't, like, what I mean is
Single.
a single man
Yep.
wanting a loving relationship, so
Yep.
stepping into
Yep.
happy, loving partner or whatever it is.
Yep.
When he sees the flowers, he might not necessarily buy them, but he'd feel
Definitely appreciate them.
beautiful.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, look at
he'd
those.
notice them.
Right? Boom.
I'm going to buy them here.
Yep. You got
Yeah.
it? So,
Cool. Okay.
this is going to get really cool.
So the next bit is it's all you pushed out.
It's all Victoria pushed out. Somebody type
It's all
in
Victoria pushed out.
IAYPO. That's the new thing. When you go on the Reddit and the dumb places, it's like
IAYPO.
it's all you pushed out. IAPO Kumbaya.
That's what it's like.
IAPO Kumbaya. Since it's all me pushed out, you don't exist. Why don't I get results? Anyway, so I'm going to relieve you of the responsibility. Ready? So we're going to talk about the garden today. Okay? If any of you have seen any photos of the garden or any imagery of the garden, I want you to write down what you think of it, just for fun, right? You know, 1 or 2 words, okay? Just what do you think of the garden? Ready? Here we go. We've talked about one of her states as what?
Garden girl, garden girl.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, garden girl, right?
Yes.
So some days she's grubby garden girl, which is really cool. I just love it. Right?
Very grubby sometimes. Yes.
So
Yes.
let's play a game called The Garden is Victoria Pushed Out. Right? Is the garden real? Yes or no?
It's very real.
Really fucking real, right? It's all an illusion, right? So, the garden is Victoria pushed out. She imagines herself as garden girl. What do you do? Because we have fun on the show and we do what we do, and you've got like more than 2 hours a week. When you had like 2 hours a week to go to the garden, and then your family call up and say, "Okay, we need you to blah 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 blah
Come
blah."
and do shopping
it's like,
for me.
It's like,
Yes.
no, I'm not answering the phone ever, right? So, see, the thing is, right? So we've constructed lives that allow you to be garden girl, right?
Yeah.
And you imagine being garden girl, which has allowed us to construct these lives. You get it? We don't just focus on money, 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 show, show, show. You know, when she's living from the state of a garden girl, that contributes to the show. Because she could imagine, well, I'm editing girl, and it takes me 10 hours to edit a show. And she could do it that way.
Sorry, you guys.
Don't like that thing.
The problem is, sorry, if someone leaves a message, I better go and just hang up.
All right, now we're off mute. So, Victoria,
Yeah, I'll just unplug it.
unplugging it. That means the mobile phone will ring. Anyway, so the garden is Victoria pushed out, right? How fast is that? Seriously, right? We talk about the phone ringing and it's being family, and it's phone ringing being family, right?
Oh, that was my fault. That thought flashed through my mind before
It was
the show.
more. It was more than a
Sorry,
thought.
you guys.
Imaginal act, right? It was
Right.
I had a stray thought. Why did it manifest? Because you
Yeah.
fucking experienced it,
Yeah.
right? It wasn't just a stray thought, was it? It was felt,
Yeah.
right? Motor elements, right? Seriously, we can't fucking plan this shit. I wish we could, but anyway. So, besides imagining cringing on the show, oh my god, right?
Yeah.
So the garden is Victoria pushed out.
Yes.
Right? Is
Yes.
it real? Yes or no? Anyone who says no, yeah, I've got a shovel. Right? We'll see how that fucking works out.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Ready?
Yes.
So Victoria imagines up the garden. Right?
Yeah.
She also becomes the kind of person, she appreciates the garden. Okay? Many moons ago, was the garden more of a work or
Yeah.
more of a, right?
Oh, definitely. And I remember when I was in the job, the 40
She
hour.
can't even say the word.
And it was like I was getting frustrated because I couldn't spend time out there. And it became this thing like, right, if I plant 2 plants a day, just get these things in the ground. Do you know, there's so much for it's just like,
Can anyone relate to this? Right?
God. So, yeah, and it's really, I've really just relaxed in it. I don't know. Yeah.
And so now you appreciate being garden girl.
Yeah.
And you appreciate the garden. And what happens when people pay you compliments now compared to like a long time ago?
It's just so easy not to accept them, just to feel it. It was like the other day I spoke to the metal guy. We've got to get a metal guy here to create a chimney top for us when the house is being done. And he's been here before, and I rang him and said, "Hi Neil, don't know if you remember me. It's Victoria and 20 from Kringle Drive in Eltham." And he just said, "Oh yeah, I remember you. You're the one with the beautiful garden." And it was just like before it'd be like, well, I just start feeling all the bits that were wrong. But like I've really recently just noticed how it's all just...
She's different.
Oh, it is. It's just magnificent, and it's getting more magnificent while I think of it being magnificent.
Jacqueline, Jacelyn, I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Jacelyn says, "Garden Girl is your natural state." I think that's what she said before it scrolled off. And I like that because she's become natural there. Before it was a job.
Yeah.
It was fuck man, I got 2 days off from work. And even when she went from doing that to doing part-time consulting, she still ran her life that way. Until one day Garden Girl became a really big natural part of her life. Her value appreciates. People appreciate her. All this stuff called appreciation. And appreciation isn't just, that's nice. To appreciate, Jacqueline, cool, thank you. Is to appreciate in value. You got it? Oh no, somebody else said something else. I think Jacqueline. Okay, I got the short version. I hope I'm saying it right. So this is good. So what can she accept? What can she give? She goes out now, and instead of like weed, it's more like there's still weeding, but she builds the garden beds and the soil and so on, and it just exponentially gets more. And this is what I want you to get. This whole thing, it's all you pushed out. Okay, generally, the business structure we have here is us, primarily initially me, because I built it with the dream and with the philosophy and the understanding of we're not going to trade time for dollars much. We're not going to trade time for dollars for long. Right? We're going to create a business. And it wasn't, and again, don't pay attention to the words. Catch the feeling. The business has impact. The business has systems that allow it to make money without it taking up our whole day. So that we can give, so that we can comment, so that we can have some fun, so we can play in the garden, so I can do what I do. Right? That kind of thing. And so it's all you pushed out. It doesn't mean, and here's the thing, Mr. 20, since it's all me pushed out and no one else exists, nobody has free will, then why the fuck are you asking me a question? If you don't think I exist, why does my opinion value to you?
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't, does it? Right? Yes or no? Right? I'll become the psycho in your fucking head. Happy, right? Versus, here's Victoria, right? Yeah. She is, her awareness of being is God. How she is aware of being gives life to her body, garden, circumstance, boom. But it doesn't mean nobody else exists. Oliver doesn't exist. He's me pushed out, watching me pushed in, pushed out, pushed in, pushed out, pushed in, pushed out. Sounds like bad sex. Bad sex is good. But since it's all me pushed out,
What?
lingerie,
Yes.
happy.
Lying on the floor
So,
in a heap.
anyway, right, the things that we learned. Sorry, Evelyn. So, what can she accept? So on and so forth. So this is what I want you to do. You want to find out what it's all me pushed out is? Just look at your daily experience. Right? Next year we're going to do a program called Dream Driven Day again. Right? We're currently about halfway through with the current group. We won't do it again until next February, March, something like that. Got to look at the dates. Right? But it really comes down to this. It's all about your day. You want to know what it's all me pushed out is? Look at your day. Okay, yeah. What is in your day? The first question of Neville's was content. How do you experience your day? How do you see your day? Right? What's in my day? Yum. What's in my day? What's in my day? I got a call today with somebody cool. Right? That kind of thing. That's me all pushed out. What isn't in my day? Grumpy ass fucking boss named Daniel, sitting in traffic, driving a shit car. Right? Fuck, man. You get it? There's the thing. And here's the whole thing. If you really want to go in the whole thing, well, nothing is real. You're not real. Or that means you don't think you're real. I don't think I am real. What I am is like fucked in the head, right? Instead of right. So, Victoria, anybody need a recap at the beginning? Because that whole thing, consciousness is the only reality. Imagining creates reality. What are you conscious of? The imaginal that leads, the physical that follows, both are equally real. They're both equally a dream. You are the reality that gives them life. So, Victoria.
Yeah.
What shall we do? What would you like to ask them?
I think. Sorry, I was in my own little world then, wasn't I?
Welcome back.
Hello. Tell us your strawberry bit.
What was your strawberry bit, Victoria?
Remembering, well, for me, remembering how Neil, the metal guy, complimented us on the garden, like just said, you're the one with the lovely garden, or the beautiful garden. And it was just so lovely to hear it. And I know years ago I would have cringed. Like I didn't take compliments, and all I would be looking at out in the garden was something wrong. So it's just, I love how I've moved to that.
This is a congratulatory conversation. It's not a 10-minute script back and forth. Gee, Victoria, it is so wonderful that you are now a gazillionaire. No, here, this is a congratulatory conversation. Somebody res geste. Just type that down. Res geste, right? Somebody and spontaneously uttering.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, you're the folks with the beautiful garden.
Yeah.
You think Neil planned to say that?
No. Yeah.
It just flows out.
Yeah.
Right? She just gets to have her response to it. Ooh. Boom.
So what was your strawberry bit, babe?
The phone ringing.
It's not my strawberry bit. It's my vinegar bit or something.
But it really is so true. She had an imaginal experience, right? Yeah, it felt to dig it up, revised, doubted, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And suddenly, oh my God, guess what? It's the Pahoni. You guys that watch their phone or watch the show regularly, Uma, right? Saga, right? How many times does the phone ring? Very rarely, right? And I always make the same face.
It was actually my mum. So as soon as the show's over, I better give her a ring.
That's right.
She'll be wondering, I was leaving, what's wrong with your phone?
Yep.
Okay.
Boom. All right. So,
cool. So there are our strawberry bits. Let
imaginal
us
experience,
know what
live
yours
physical
are.
experience. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We demonstrated it live.
We did.
Live.
Straight out.
Live.
Meanwhile, go to freeneville.com.
That's right. 221 pseudo random email list. Put your name in the box, click the link that we send to you, and we'll send you things until one of us happy dies.
Depressed. Happy.
Happy. Depressed. Happy.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. I always talk about that half a donut thing. Rob Begg. I love Rob Begg. Rob says, make sure you tell him what's it costing him. Well, right. What's it costing you? Seriously, if you haven't done manifestingmasterycourse.com, if you think, oh, Mr. 20 once is my happy earned money, right? Just seriously, sit back for a moment, and here's what it's costing you. Ready? Your success stories. Only you know what they are. Meanwhile, and by the way, you don't need manifesting. People say, you don't need to buy anything from anyone. You can just buy one of Neville's books. You can buy something from a dead guy. Yeah. And then you can text the live guy, and he'll text back, he's a really good guy, but just wants your fucking money. Right. I'll take it. I like it. I mean, like I keep saying on the podcast, there's something like, you know what? If you buy something from me, you know what I'll do? I'll buy whiskey, liver treats, or flowers for Victoria.
Yeah.
So whiskey,
That's right.
liver treats, or flowers for Victoria.
Or bakers.
We're gonna dangle some participles. That's right.
Okay. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. Not .corn. .com.
.com.
That's right.
Cool.
So, Victoria.
Yes.
I have seen the world today from my lovely state, and now I'm going to go, after I download this for you, to the hot tub. Ha.
Babe.
Jacqueline,
Okay.
doing them. Boom. It'll cost you all the bad shit crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
All the money you'll spend on other things. Right?
Yeah.
God, I've bought all sorts of dumb shit. Oh, let's buy that bracelet thing. It'll keep all the loogies away. It's pretty.
Tomorrow, your question's answered live.
That's
So
right, because dead.
Is crap.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, like, if we were both dead answering your questions, you'd be channeling us.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes good sense. Let's pay attention to something that's never had a body, that is incarnated in 1,000 different places at once.
Okay, you guys, have a great day, night.
Happy.
Yeah, be happy.
Happy.